Just a reminder to everybody that's watching tomorrow that Choi Sauce and I am going to try to finish the Unio stuff. We have 4 more characters to go, so that should take about 2 hours.
Awesome.
We're always like, let's do 15 minutes per character.
I
It's
know.
just like half an hour, 40 minutes per character, dude. So.
Hey, yeah, so I was a Caps fan. I think it's probably the most accurate way to say it.
Mm-hmm.
I lived in Washington, D.C. for 3 years while I was going to law school. And during that time, the law school I was going to is really close to where the Caps play. It was like a 10-minute walk.
Right.
So I went to a bunch of games, and I considered them my second favorite pro sports team for a long time. I've just kind of fallen out of sports in general. So it's not like I specifically don't like the Caps anymore. But I didn't even watch when they won. I forgot about it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a wake-up call because I miss a lot about sports. I miss the feeling of like following it and feeling connected and talking about it with friends and even strangers. I think that's really fun.
Yeah.
And like when I talk with my friends who were celebrating the Caps winning, like they're stoked, you know? Like I called Renegade and he was at a bar, like having a blast, and I was like, I should have been doing that. What's wrong with me? So now I'm purposely trying to get back into sports.
Oh yeah, okay, that's cool.
And I'm not gonna like claim this Caps win as like I was there. I can't do that. But I hope to be there for the future.
Nice.
I hope to be back. So I'm gonna try to pay attention to the Ducks, the Caps, and Cal football.
I saw someone in the chat was like, "Hey, what's with the ring, David?" Right? And someone,
really?
And someone in the chat was like, "It's because last week he announced he was engaged." But I was like, "Ooh, you're not actually engaged anymore."
No.
So, I mean, should you like? You're not engaged anymore.
No, I'm not.
No.
Yeah, I don't have a fiance anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Last week I said I got married.
Yeah.
So. That's cool.
Okay. Oh man. It was actually cool to see a bunch of people at E3 again, as usual. You know, like I said, watch Yipes playing the game, and then saw L.I. Joe there and everything like that. Felt really bad for L.I. Joe though, because you heard what happened to him, right? He was supposed to go on tour with the band Vane in Europe, and I feel terrible about this, even though I have no reason to have helped him with this. But he had the exact same thing happen to him. He went to the airport, they looked at his passport, and they're like, "We can't let you on the plane." He was like, "Why?" And he was like, "Oh, you need 3 months. Your passport expires in a month." It was the exact same thing that happened to me for Red Bull Kumite that one year, right? And then he got it corrected the next day. Like, he expedited, got his passport and everything like that. But the band moved to a different country already because of the tour, right? And you can only move it to the same country without getting an extra charge. You have to have the same destination.
No.
So if he wanted to go follow the band, it would have cost him a few more, like another $1,000 or something like that. And so he just didn't end up going then. He didn't get a chance to do that, dude.
That super sucks.
Yes, I did see Rafael Nadal win his 11th French Open. I watched.
Go wash my hands. I'll be right back.
Yeah, he destroyed the competition. Jesus. I didn't actually get a chance to see it. I meant to watch it, but I overslept on Sunday. He played against Dominic Thiem and just destroyed him. It was like 6-4, 6-3, 6-2 or something like that. So, but yeah, it was really unfortunate what happened to Joe. But he's out here. He's trying to have a good time. I know I want to hang out with him, but we're busy all these days. And I think on Thursday we might do like a Korean barbecue or something.
Oh, I'm down. Let me know.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Korean barbecue.
Talk about gold. Dude, Mr. Friday, why do you keep doing this? Like, he keeps trying to bait me into talking about basketball stuff, dude.
GS.
Golden State.
Goose.
Novak Djokovic, really? He's still in a slump. I mean, he's getting back into it. He did really well. But yeah, I've never seen anybody dominate anything more than Nadal does at Roland Garros. Only thing I could think of that might have come even close was like maybe Zero in Smash 4 or Justin in Marvel 2.
Or like LeBron James in Eastern Conference Championships.
In shitty Eastern Conference. Dude, you never responded to me. I was so sad.
I just don't care that much about it.
I lawyered it so well, dude. I was proud of my own lawyering there, dude. I thought that was great, dude.
It's like I don't have a big position on whether LeBron is the greatest ever. It just seems pretty clear to me that he is, but I don't super care about it.
All right. Because, I mean, honestly, like, if Kevin Durant or Kobe Bryant or Michael Jordan or any of those guys were in the same East Coast that LeBron was, they would have gone.
Almost certainly wouldn't make a difference.
They all would have basically went. If LeBron wasn't there, obviously, they all would have had 8 NBA Finals in a row too.
Seems very unlikely.
I don't understand how, dude. Like I said,
he has the same. I looked this up. He has almost identical points per game and other relevant stats per game versus the West and the East. And his teams have had winning record against the West every year except for one year when they went even, and they actually had a worse record against the East.
But, I mean, come on. Even as a hockey fan, you have to know that regular season games are not the same thing as playoffs by any stretch of the matter, right? So it's not even close to the same thing, dude. It's not even,
I don't know.
I mean, to the point that the league actually said we're just going to stop bringing the top 8 teams in both conferences. Like,
yeah, no, I mean clearly
that's how bad it was.
Clearly, I'm just saying he has the same effective stats versus both. So, all right, but again, I don't super care. You want to come back? Yep. What are we talking about now?
We're just doing the 50-50 thing.
Hey!
So, all right, ready?
Yep.